Okay, we are so excited to welcome you to a brand new day because you are looking at history in the making as Victoria Wieck, internationally renowned designer, is launching the most innovative timepiece ever of her entire career. She's been working on this timepiece for more than 6 years, and it is something that those of us who love jewelry can appreciate because it looks like we're wearing this gorgeous diamond encrusted bracelet, when in reality, it is a practical, functional, high technology LED display timepiece. But the beauty of it is, it doesn't display that LED until you look for the time. So I hit the button and then it tells me what time it is. Before I hit the button, it looks like a gorgeous diamond bracelet, but I hit the button and look at that, it's like magic. It's like it's going ta-da, and then it tells you what time it is. Now we have 3 beautiful colors, and again, it gives you that little, it's like this beautiful, like a time warp, and then it shows the time. And then the time actually goes away until you hit it again. So as I'm wearing this, people go, and in fact, I've been wearing this over the last week, and people go, I love your diamond bracelet. But then, when you want to know what time it is, you hit one single button. Now, I'm going to show you the color choices. Then I'm going to introduce you to Victoria Wieck. We have my favorite. Actually, the hottest metal color going of the season is this beautiful rose. It's that soft, blush, beautiful color, and rose metal as well. Then we have the gold with the gold tone, and we have the silver with the silver tone. Now the silver, and we'll show you this again in a second, I know on our little shot, the silver shows blue LED, so it contrasts with the iciness of the silver. The rose and the gold gives you that gorgeous red LED. The point is, they're all so super easy to read. We had these appraised at $175. There's nothing else like it, so quite honestly, $175 would be the low end. We're gonna do it at $119, but today, one day only, $79.95. Free shipping. We pay that $5.95 shipping. It's under $20 to get it home on your charge card. And if you have your HSN charge card, $16 to bring it home. But I'm going to introduce you to really the lady, the genius behind this. Because Victoria, until you did this for this today's special, the only thing that we could compare this to was a one-of-a-kind, genuine diamond timepiece that was thousands and thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
Oh, beyond.
This is really, really exciting. First of all, I just wanted to share with you the concept behind this. I wanted to have, first of all, the whole history of this. The CEO of this company, years and years and years ago, it goes way beyond 6 years. She's been here 10 years now. She brought me a photo of a one-of-a-kind diamond piece that was a lot thicker than this. It wasn't as sleek as this, but had the same sort of a concept. She said, you know, you ought to do this. I want to have this. So I went searching for it. My watch manufacturers at the time, I asked them to do this, and they said, you know what, I don't even know who to call. We don't even know what, you know, where to even start, because, you know, it's not even possible. We could do one piece for you for, you know, just because we really want to make you happy, we can do one piece for you for $7,000. Ah. That's it. So every single year, I went back over and over again to come up with something that is really sleek and neat. This, you know, so the entire concept is this. This looks like a wonderful, beautiful, delicious, a diamond, you know, diamond bracelet. If you know, you have been to Italy. When you go to Italy, you have those Italians wear those beautiful diamond bracelets in leather, in rubber, and there are thousands of dollars to the trade, right? So this watch actually has 489, almost 500 of the tiniest little diamond-sized crystals all embedded into this. So they all have to be cut specifically for this as well. We've married these colors with some of the trendiest or the most classic metallic leather. And notice that the metallic leather isn't glittery, it's not tacky, it's just that perfect shimmer for your, you know, suntanned skin. And then you have your 3 choices. Again, don't forget, you have an invention here. We had to, so a lot of your LED watches, this is the same technology that's being used, like, for example, like an LED TV. Yes. It's cool to the touch, and so it doesn't ever burn up. You know, you might, because you have never seen this before, you might wonder, well, can I change batteries on this? Yes, you can. You just take it to your jeweler. We've already taken all that into account. And what does it fit? It'll fit anyone from like a size 6 to 6 inches to almost 8 inches. So you have all that. But what I really love about this is that it becomes a beautiful, beautiful timepiece. I mean, only when you wanted to. You could almost literally wear a watch, like a traditional watch on the other hand. They wouldn't even know that this was one. But the other thing too is if you have a graduate, a brand new college graduate, or somebody who graduated from graduate school, they're interviewing for jobs. To me, this is like the ultimate gift because.
I think the ultimate gift to yourself as well. And I've got to let you know too, obviously our studio lights here, I mean, if you could see, I mean, we have studio lights that are almost as tall as Victoria and I. So as beautiful as they look here on the screen, they're going to be even more phenomenal in person. And again, the thing is, as you're seeing mine right now, I didn't push the button. So until you push the button to see what time it is, everybody looks at this and they think it's a beautiful diamond bracelet. I mean, it's a practical, functional timepiece, but nobody even has to know that. But the second you push the button, and again, I'm going to show you right here beside me, the second you push the button, it will not only give you your time, but it will give you your date. You can use this as a second watch as well, so watch that. There you go. I hit the button and it transforms or transcends the look of that beautiful diamond bracelet into now a new technology in a timepiece, because this did not exist.
It still doesn't.
It
still doesn't. Nowhere else in the world.
Years and years behind this particular piece. I've got to tell you, free shipping for you. So if you're thinking it looks neat, I want you to get it at home and see it in person, because it is extraordinary. And again, here you see our lovely model coupling it with the tennis bracelet, but now she wants to know what time it is. She pushes one button and the display actually shows her that. And remember too, here we're actually showing you live on air with huge studio lights. So it's obviously in person, you're going to be able to see that a whole lot better just due to the nature of the design. But again, Victoria, the precision of the way the stones are set.
The precision of 489 hand-set stones. Think about this. You know what, Connie? I didn't even think about the price on this because 489, almost 500 stones. If you were able to set 500 stones, let's not forget the LED and all that stuff. Just 500 stones, 489 at 50 cents a piece, you'd be at $250, almost $250 just for the stones, right? So to be able to get the state-of-the-art innovative technology, I've had to beg watch manufacturers, I've had to beg watch movement manufacturers, we've had to beg the stone cutters to cut the exact diamond sizes, because if you're buying crystals or absolute, they don't exist in real tiny diamond sized realistic pieces. We've actually had to do all of that as well. We've had to beg people to cut us the mineral crystal on top so that it's very modern. A lot of times when you get ovals, or any kind of stones, you get 6x4, 8x. I know all of you ladies at home, you buy them in standard sizes. There's nothing standard about this.
No.
Also, the metallic leather as well. We wanted to give it's almost like a matte metallic, so it's not tacky at all. It looks like $1 million when you go to my daughter and I went to the JCK Las Vegas show. Wherever we went, even the jewelers, I mean, they're all tuning in tonight. They were all like, what is that?
Everywhere
is that a watch?
Now, I wore, oh my gosh, and we are busy. My producer just said, guess which one is the most popular?
I don't know.
You guess which one is. Silver is the most popular at this point. And I'll say the silver is very unique in the fact that it is the only one that gives you the blue LED display. So my rose that I've been wearing, and I'll tell you the stories about me wearing this around, the rose gives you that beautiful red LED, and then the gold gives you the red LED. We could lose the silver in this presentation. That's how very, very popular the silver is. And remember, when you first hit it, it does that wonderful,
like a Star Wars, like a whole Star Wars. I mean, this is not a Star Wars commission piece at all. I put that disclaimer on it. But it does almost like this whole world thing, so that everyone around you can see it. It does a whole whirlwind, and then it settles on your time, and it displays it for a few seconds so that you can read it. Now, if you want to change your time, you hold it on for 3 more seconds.
And it comes with the instructions.
It comes with instructions.
It's
easy.
super easy to do.
I mean, it's Victoria proof. Let me tell you something. Seriously, now, when you get at home, you're gonna see this time crystal clear. In fact, the red LED on your rose and gold option is gonna be so bright. It's gonna look like a sunlight just hit that dial. When you, the silver one is so blue, it's mesmerizing blue. So we've actually, the silver is very cool to the touch, and we wanted you to actually experience. There is an argument to buying more than one.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Christmas time comes, there's gonna be, you can go on your favorite online stores, you know,
They don't
and
have it.
all of them, and you know, there's some of them that it does the Prime delivery, all that stuff. Go to all those people, and you're not gonna find anything that looks like this, because I know what it took us to make this. We're the only ones that have anything like this for under $10,000. So think about that. And you know, even the $10,000 piece, it's much thicker. The movement itself is much thicker. We've had to actually develop this from the ground up.
Right.
I've had to deal with engineers for like 5-6 years at a time. I mean, I'm telling you, this is like forever.
And again, Victoria was telling me this when we talked about this watch. And first off, when we originally knew we were going to get to do this here at HSN, we thought it was going to be over $100 here as a today's special, because of the difficulty in getting a movement that could be small enough to get it to contour to the wrist like this. And then also the shape, the mineral crystal had to be cut. Those individual 489 crystals placed onto the face. And I've got to remind you too, I mean, for me, I don't know about for you, but often when I get a pave face to a watch, it's hard for me to read. Because the pave is so bright. You're like, does that say 2 or does that say 1 or is that, you know, because the pave is like an optical illusion. Well, with this, you have the beauty of the pave until you decide you want to know what time it is, and then you hit one button, and there is not a person, because I don't have great eyesight. I may have a nice personality, not great eyesight. There is not a person who will not be able to read this bright LED. It makes it so easy to read. So when you're not reading the time, you just look flawlessly on point with the look of a diamond timepiece. But when you want to know what time it is, instantly, you are getting the easiest, most accurate LED timepiece to read. And I've got to tell you too, right now, if you want that silver, silver is hands down the most popular. The silver, oh gosh, 3 to 1.
Can you imagine?
And the silver is the only one with the blue display.
Right.
So you click that little button right there, and again, it will give you the time, it will give you the date, it will give you a second countdown if you want to do that. We have only about 10 minutes left, and I want to say this to you because I know a lot of you, you're sitting there, you're seeing this. Nobody's ever seen it before, so you're not alone when you're saying, I've never seen anything like this. You haven't, and you won't for years to come. It will take years for people to catch up with this technology. Victoria's been working on it for more than 6 years. When she called her watch manufacturer, which happens to be one of the best watch manufacturers in the whole world, by the way, they said, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where we can source.
Yeah, I don't know who to even call to even find out.
So, but leave it to Victoria, because we love that about her. She did not take no for an answer. She had to go to the biggest people in the industry, and even they said, we probably can't do it, but you got it done. And not only did we get it done, but we got it done for under $80. Now, I do want to remind you, obviously here in studio, we are under intense lights. And also too, you know, you got to think about it, it's being transmitted through the television screen. When you see it at home, if you love this watch, I want you to do me a favor. You put it on FlexPay at $19.99, or if you're using your HSN charge card, $15.99. We ship it to you for free, so you have nothing to lose. If you are not wowed by this when you get it out of the box, trust me, because our lighting is not able, it's not conducive to showing the beauty of the pave with the LED. You need to see it in person. And I will tell you, I know we're very, very busy express automated ordering, hsn.com, because you're really witnessing history tonight, history in the making.
Yeah, you know, if you have a lot of young people, I mean, I know that for us, for most of you who watch me over the last almost 18 years now, you know that my whole style is about elegance, timeless, classic. This piece, though, embraces the innovation, the technology that's only available, you know, ever since sort of like the LED flat screen TVs, your, you know, tablets, and all those technology uses the same kind of technology here. So we kind of benefit from that. But this piece actually marries the beautiful art of a handcrafted, handmade jewelry that's 5,000 years old with the technology, the computer-aided inventions, and the engineers all getting together, making something that's so beautiful that kind of marries it really beautifully.
Yes.
You can wear this to anything. You can wear this to a wonderful summer wedding. You can wear this to a graduation. You can wear this to a job interview. If you have a kid getting out of college today, $79 is a great investment. First of all, this tells you the gift of time.
Sure.
There's nothing more than being able to give the gift of time. Time is the ultimate luxury, and this is a reminder that you've spent that time. Secondly, where else can you go that's truly unique? This piece, you can go, right now, if you're sitting in front of a computer, you can check LED pave dial watches, see what comes up. You're gonna come up with nothing. I mean, I don't care if you live in New York City where you have access to everything in the world, or if you live in California where you have, on Rodeo Drive, everywhere. Telling you that this is the first of its kind. And you can have it for $79. It's a price of a T-shirt. It's a price of a sandal. It's a price of a quick meal, right? That
Absolutely.
You are going to regret eating, like, an hour from now. So think about that. This is an amazing piece. It's the ultimate luxury. It really is a sentimental gift that happens to have. The other thing, too, is if you have a bunch of millennials, I mean, I have a lot of millennials at my home because my kids are millennials and their friends are all millennials. And, there are very few things you could actually wear to home and to impress them with.
You're right.
They're very, very, my daughter, for instance, she does not like to wear watches because it's a single function thing. She can tell time with her phone. Why do I need to wear a watch? She saw this and she grabbed that rose one right away, and she, wore that to our trade shows and, everywhere else. And I'm telling you, she got a ton of compliments. This was like a head turner.
Oh, there's no question. And you know what, too? For those of us who are older and have problems with our eyesight, but I'll be honest with you, I have problems with my eyesight, but I don't ever want to wear one of those plastic strap watches with the big, digital. I just don't,
Right.
I don't want to do that, because usually, even if I'm not at work, I'm not dressed like to wear a watch like that. I want something that's elegant. This is exclusive, as we said before. You don't see this anywhere else, not, in the entire world. That's the thing. And it has all of the attributes of a fine timepiece. It's water resistant to 3 ATM. So if you happen to splash it,
Can you imagine? Yeah. Exactly.
If you happen to splash it or walk outside when it's raining. And this is LED digital. Also, too, it's a mineral scratch resistant crystal.
Right.
What does that mean to you? It means it's going to be as hard as a sapphire. So you can wear this every single day. You don't have to baby it. Even if you have a very active lifestyle, no worry. If you take this off at night and you throw it on the nightstand, no big deal, because that's a mineral scratch resistant crystal. It has the crystals on the back of the buckle. It's adjustable, so this literally fits everybody. It comes with the 1-year manufacturer's warranty. I love the beautiful stem on this. You can see that gorgeous stem. By the way, I'm wearing the rose tone. Right now in the lead is the silver tone. We also have the gorgeous gold tone, but whichever one you choose, you are choosing really to get the latest in a timepiece, the latest in a beautiful piece of jewelry that also happens to have practicality to it in an LED display timepiece. But nobody knows that. Until you touch that button, everybody just thinks you're wearing a gorgeous watch.
And the other thing, too, is such a conversation starter. Whenever you actually push it, like sometimes if you're at a grocery store, by the way, even though this looks super elegant, so sophisticated, so, sort of like high-tech piece, don't let this scare you, because you can play golf in this, you can play tennis in this, you can do anything you want to do with this. In fact, I can't think of a single watch that I've offered here on HSN that's more durable than this piece.
Right.
That's practical, because this is built to last forever. This LED watch is built like a tank. It will not, there's nothing you can do to it that's going to actually interfere with this movement in any way whatsoever. The battery life is the same as any other watch you buy. Again, you can change your battery, take it to your jeweler. If you are used to changing your own battery, you can do that as well. It'll fit just almost everybody. It's a great gift, but it's a really great gift to you. I think that's something that's true. Very few times, I've been here 18 years now, there are very few times when somebody can truly say that this is the only one.
Oh.
There's nothing else. I mean, how many times?
We're making, again, in jewelry, you really don't ever hear that. You're making history. We are making history tonight with this innovation that is available only here at HSN. And that's why we are so very busy. I will tell you, if you want the silver for the entire day, there's not even a couple thousand remaining. So that silver is the only one with the blue, which is the point of difference for the silver. It has that beautiful bright blue to it. And the best part about this is it looks beautiful on the screen, but when you see it in person and you see the intensity of that LED, but then when you're not pushing the button to see what time it is, it's just a gorgeous diamond-like bracelet with 489 crystals. So it's precision. You have all of the handset, beautiful sparkle. Then you're also getting the perfect color, which, by the way, metallics have never been more popular. You have the rose, you have the gold, you have the silver. You get that quality, the high quality that Victoria is known for, and then the value. Considering that the lowest appraised price on this was $175, we are doing it for $79.95. That's almost $100 off the appraised price, but you can't find it anywhere else.
Right. The appraisal had to, we had to keep sending it to get it lower and lower because there's nothing else like this.
Right.
So it kept coming in way too high, and we wanted to make sure that you got a pretty realistic view of this as well. But again, when you look at our lovely models, I think we have Valerie and Kate, because I'm only looking at their backs. So you look at them, it just looks like it's casual, it's sophisticated, it's couture. This will take you literally to it. This is one of those pieces that'll work with you, that'll work with your lifestyle. This is not too over the top for a young girl. It's not over the top for somebody like my mother's age. It's not over the top for you and me. I mean, we've been wearing them, we love them. And again, when you push this, it's a head turner. People actually around you are gonna go, well, wait a minute, what is that? What is that? Like, they'll just do that to you.
I wore this to the hairdresser. I wore this out to dinner. I wore this to PTA. Now, even without me doing the time function of it, just wearing it with the, wearing it like a beautiful bracelet, everybody wants to grab your wrist and see it because it's new, it's different. It doesn't exist anywhere else. And that was part of the reason why Victoria had to spend more than 6 years to put it together for us. Now, everybody's asking about the bracelet, speaking of new and inventive. You know, the latest thing in exclusive high-end diamond bracelets happens to be the toggle. This is your baguette, which is so very popular right now. The gorgeous baguettes. Everything in Vegas, everything in Italy at the big jewelry shows has been about baguettes. So you have baguettes coupled with rounds, coupled with beautiful bezel sets, and it's completely adjustable. We have taken this from that appraised price of $335 to under $30 on your charge card. We have the rose vermeil, that beautiful platinum over sterling silver, the rhodium, white rhodium over sterling silver, and then we also have the yellow gold over the sterling silver as well. So ask about that bracelet because we only have about 1,000 of those to go around. But the thing everybody's talking about, Victoria, is our watch.
Yeah, and you know what? When you get this home, for those of you, there are over 1,000 of you who now own this, those of you who get it home, the LED light is going to shine so brightly when you want it. When you don't want it, though, it becomes that beautiful, beautiful bangle piece that you could wear to, you know, like Connie said, she wears it to her son's basketball games. You could go to your PTA meeting because it's light and it's easy. It's not super heavy, and you can tell time with this. But, you know, you could easily go to a gala event with this because this is one of those pieces that are so neat. And wherever you go, don't we always want to have some conversation?
Sure.
Like whenever you go to, you know, go look at a house or where you go to a job interview or you just meet new people at a party, you want to have something that isn't threatening, you know, it isn't over the top, but people are going to ask you that curiosity. And this piece, I think, does that so beautifully. We have Kate I think Kate is wearing hers with just a simple tank top and a pair of jeans.
Sure. And
we have Valerie with just like a little resort wear. And then, you know, I'm wearing it with like almost something that I could, you know, be dressed out in. Again, this is all beautiful. You can't make a bad choice on this. Great gift for someone who has everything. I don't know if you know women that have everything.
Oh, yes.
But if you know women that have everything, there's nothing better than, you know, women who have everything but time. This is a great way to say that. And no one's going to ever believe that you spent $79. In fact, I was doing the math. And even if you spent just 10 cents on each of these stones, just 10 cents, you're going to be at $100.
Think about that. And you know, the interesting thing about this and the reason it glistens so much is because you don't have a single size of crystal.
Right. It's
you
all
have
many different sizes.
cut, beautiful, different sizes. Like you can't call up the person who creates these crystals and go, I want this. These are all custom cut for this and individually set. So that's a point of difference as well, something that makes it very, very special. The the bracelet, I told you we have 1,000. My producer just said, I have 390 of these for the whole day. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But the timepiece, again, you are in on literally a history-making day right here, June 15th of this day, today, June 15th is the first time that anybody has had the opportunity to own this watch, Victoria, and that's exciting.
It's really exciting. But the other thing too is I believe that 5 years from now, when you look back, you're gonna be enjoying this watch, you're gonna have it. But 5 years from now, I wouldn't be surprised if the entire watch industry goes in this direction, because we are embracing technology. We're living at a place where most of us are working with computers or tablets or something. Even, you know, people at my mom's age, she's in her 80s, you can't get around without cell phones and things like that. So this is a way where we can, reliability is a bar none. It's very reliable, it's indestructible, it's cool to the touch, and it's easy to keep your time for, you know, ever. It's just a really neat piece for you to like really enjoy.
Okay, gotta tell you, the silver with the blue LED is by far in the lead, about 4-1. So if you love that silver, you pretty much gotta be on board tonight. But we have it available for you. I know we're busy because again, revolutionary, the newest in technology. Stay with us as we continue right here with Victoria Wieck.